Right. So everyone, good evening all. Welcome back to yet again another stream. Sorry about that delay between the music ending and me being here. I was just chatting to mum quickly. And Max, I did hear what you said, and no. I'll just DM you about that actually. Right. Hey. Trains, good evening. How you doing? On this fine Friday evening. Once again, I am late by nearly 2 hours. About 1 hour 50. Yay. Hello, chair. I know what it is. It's doing the creaking. It's the back support thing. It's not fixed either. This back support thing came with this chair, but it's not tight enough. It just keeps dropping down. Can I even fix that? Hold on, everyone. I'm just going to see when I can fix this back support. It's going to be squeaking all night otherwise. Is there even any way I can tighten that? Without trying to wrap them all together. Can't tie a knot in it. No. I don't understand why it's so loose.
Well, what I should be saying is that today we are joined by Max and Oscar.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have said that. We are joined tonight by Max and Oscar. Yeah. It's good evening, fellas. Sorry about that. Just trying to get that to not squeak. It's just creak. But I think you can often hear that, like back spot rubbing.
There is a nice tool called WD-40.
No, it's just that it's loose. The back support came with the chair, but it doesn't. It's not tight. Very loose.
Well, then tighten it up.
I can't tie a knot in it.
I said tighten it up. Where did you get tie a knot from?
Oh dear God. Never mind. Moving past. Welcome to a slightly more upgraded Lara. It's nothing major. I've just added doors. But you know, this is all personal upgrades. Just to me. Newton looks different. We'll actually go to Newton later on. Actually, you've been following along with that, haven't you?
Not really.
Been suggesting. 65 quid for a 4-car Virgin Pendo. Nice. So is that good for models?
Sorry, how much?
65 quid for 4-car Virgin Pendo.
For 65, did you say?
Yeah, 65.
You're not going to get any better than that.
So how much would you say they usually go for?
Well, like, I spent 85 on my Midland mainline set, of which I have used once. It is still in its original box.
Right. So do you reckon we should thrash it? Or, well, get the HD going?
Well, I mean, 092 was pretty claggy on that day.
Yeah. I've done a test run. 092 sounds like it's going to break. At least this intercooler
Well, to be
is
fair, it
going.
does have a lot of duct tape on the front.
Yeah, 092, by the way. In game, because I did the test run earlier, as I said. This intercooler is going mad. It just shows you can't
Hold
see
on a second, I'll
the
put it back.
That's not very good if I need to point things out, is it? Properties, capture my cursor. There we go. Just because when I'm recording videos, you don't want to see my cursor just continue to go, way. Because I decided I want to change my song that I'm listening to. On stream, it doesn't matter really. But if I want to point things out, I can point it all out with dialogue. So, yeah. Anyways, we are 11 minutes in. Let's get this show on the road. I have to turn up the game a little bit. Compressor's alive. Quickly go into the back. Take off the parking brake. We'll hop outside. So we can get train supply on. ETS now running. Spark visit hands. Get the parking brake on here. This. Are those engines spawning up? I've noticed the compressor's sped up as well. And it's because my compressor's linked to my engine RPM. Sped up to that. On. And I have screenshot this full schedule. I do know where I'm going. Is it cleaning off the window? 2 plus 6 tonight. 8 vehicles. Yep, standard. Yeah, confirm it later. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, I should have enough air now to do brake test. So we're going to put the parking brake on. You need the parking brake on for this. If you don't have your parking brake on, you will roll away. It's as simple as that. But because I've put the brakes into test, it will still release the air pipe, it just won't release the parking brake. LEDs work. Nice. That's about where I want it. It's weak. Yeah. So that. Happy with that. Gotta let it fully recharge. I've done these two. Right. I'm happy that we're ready to go. Yeah, hopefully when we pull into Newton you'll notice a few differences to how it normally looks. Obviously, not really my route. There are any personal upgrades. Just so I feel immersed. But us being from Newton, obviously, I thought, what better to do that on a route I know, a station I know, a station I get references for whenever I want. Well, if not what GPL out here, would not. Yeah. So everyone, you've just heard my mum come into the room. Sorry about that. That is extremely awkward. Sorry about that. I hit the mute button on Discord and I realised I'm streaming. So I just hit the button on the mic. You had nothing. We'll get moving in a second. Right. Okay. Anyways. Let's get underway. For some reason it closes on train. Only part way through. Opens back up again because it notes there's a power car. Anyways, 57605. Back to traffic potentially next week. She's been overhauled and put on the load bank. Seems to have passed, so re-entry in service soon. We also have over here the one surviving, not completely ready for scrap, HT 43156. It's still branded, still got its plate. And I'm told by Max is up here on roads. It's nice. But the game thinks the engine's running, so it's clagging. Amazing. With 800-013 in repertoire with 007. Yeah. On the rear. And who wants to see how many bonfires are based at a lair at the moment? Oh yeah, hello, 088. Going for scrap at some point. I don't know when. It's at some point. Mostly been recovered for spares. But, hello. How many are there? I don't think it's all of them either. It's just some of them. At least 8. There are now 2 or 3 cars that now live here. Which makes a nice difference. Used to be all 2s and 114 just existing. And now you've got like 2 or 3. There's also 010. There's also 10. That's done long rock for static training. I think that one set itself alight. I think. Who's really surprised? It's happened to like 9 trillion of them. The 57 trains. One that blew itself up last January. Or February. Max, if you're alive, can you confirm, please? Otherwise, last year, it's been finished for months. It's couldn't get anyone to get bogeys. But now it's been put on the bank at Lara. I have a feeling they've now found someone. Honestly, waiting for this was agonising. I was waiting for it to leave Lara before I left home. It was like waiting. Oh, I don't think it's going to run. Oh, it might be under a different head code. It might be in Narnia. No, it eventually ran. 38 minutes late. So, safe to say, I was not happy. But alas, I went down there. I filmed it. Oscar.
Good evening.
What is thy up to?
Well, I is about to be editing because I've still got loads to edit. I'm going. Well, I'm definitely going to have loads to edit. Yeah, editing is probably the least fun part of YouTube, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I love when they're done with the videos and shit, but I hate the process to doing it. It is the worst thing in the world. Also, by the way, for anyone who wonders why if we could even get there, go 70 over this bridge, it's because this bridge is the reason why Totnes to Plymouth is closed. It opens on Monday. Okay, single wheel though. We'll bomb it. It should get me all the way up the hill actually. We'll get Pemberton. This will no longer be 60. All 70. It'll just be 70 into 80. I was chatting to my mate about this earlier. Because apparently they were going to concrete it. They decided that's going to cost so much money. And then decided, you know what? How about we make it out of steel? Which is stupid. It won't last as long. But, you know, it means it doesn't take, I think, as long. Doesn't cost as much. And it means they can still do up to 70 because then they'll get more money. Oh my god, that is clagging. Jeez. And you can hate on MTUs all you want, but they still sound pretty damn good. Wouldn't you agree, Oscar?
Yeah, I think this sounds pretty good. Alright, just tease. Let's get editing that video. The thing is, I've actually lost. I've taken way too long to edit these videos because I thought, wow, I don't need to get that. I've now lost everything, everything I need about it. So how much? I need to know how much do I need to look back? 4 years back or whatever. An RTT. £4.
We're dropping speed, but we're doing 930 amps. I'd be reading about 900. We're smoking. Smoking the bank. Oh, she did trains, yeah. I put out a short on this service, and did I post them actually on Insta? I know I did them on my personal account, which, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to mention what that is. That's my personal Insta. But yeah. Yeah, no, I did put them on main one as well. Oh no, I put ELO on it. Okay. Couldn't remember whether I put Wiz Khalifa over it. But I did on the other one. On my personal one, it was Khalifa. The thing about Insta though is that you can put like, any music you want over it. That's where it kind of trumps YouTube in a way. You literally, it's nice, isn't it? Being able to put like any song you want. Yeah, I need to post more on that Insta, but then again, no one really wants to see there's a trucks and something that's predominantly trains.
Let me just hold up. Wait a minute, because there appears to be a I didn't know this. I didn't think this actually was, but 68028 is in Chiltern livery with yellow on the front.
Oh yeah. Apparently, I think they're gonna wrap it, and it started absolutely chucking it down. And they thought, ha, no. Go deal with it yourself.
Please keep it yellow. I much prefer yellow.
Yeah.
If the livery, if it stayed yellow on the front, it would be one of my favourite liveries because I really do like.
Yeah, I'd say. I know they don't need a yellow front, but it looks better with the yellow front. TP looked good anyway. I'll be honest. But Chiltern, put the yellow front on. Just put the yellow front on. You actually have a livery that doesn't look half shit. Now, if we're being completely honest. These gantries I realised aren't here anymore. It's a signal on Newton. I think is the most accurate route in this game. Because Echo 9 got replaced. It's really funny because I was coming back from Torquay. And then it was like, let's peer over see what they're doing at Allah. Because this is when they shut from Teignmouth to Taunton. Teignmouth to Totnes. Last weekend. They kept Newton, they kept like shuttling on. It's really cool as well. I got to see an RRV actually roll through the platforms. That was so bloody cool. I nearly went, but I just thought I can see them down there. They'll come back in a minute, and lo and behold, they did. It's worth literally staying there for about 20 minutes. We're back in HSCs. This is where I feel pretty most comfortable. Press this route as well. I feel comfortable on this route. I know this route. Well, max graphics, I'm getting like nearly 50 FPS. That's mad. There's just a distance I need to replace. Yes. Yeah. I want to do a 68 along here at some point. 68, whack a bunch of coaches on. Because I'll be honest, they drive so nicely. They just teach you how to fight with it a little bit. You know. Obviously with the cat, you've got 8 notches, not 5. So your power can be a bit more precise. Which, I'll be honest with you, I drove it up and back to paint them. Yes, okay, I was doing a Chilton set, a yellow 4. You know, I said nothing. I did not take a Chilton Mark 3 set down to be painted. My defense though, it drove super well. Obviously, the driving experience is something else. So maybe I'll do for next stream, we'll do a cat rail tour. What do you think I should do, like, contest-wise for cat rail tour?
Mark 3.
Do you think it'd be a good idea to put LSL Mark 3s on it? Because they're Loco Mark 3s, so... Plus, I think they'll drive so well. I don't know how to drive a Mark 2s. Because they're a different mark of coach. They're different. I think maybe we'll put LSL Mark 3s on. I'd genuinely be impressed. I think. I don't know if... I don't think this driver was doing 60. Oh no, this driver was. It's the driver of the 50s we don't think was. I want to do that at some point. Do the Chilton tour. No, not the Chilton tour. The bloody... No, we have, haven't we? You did the other night. Actually. That tour that was mad to see. You know, short and rake. It'd have been so nice to be a longer rake of coaches. Genuinely would have been so nice. So you get a proper drag of the V16. Okay, they were still dragging. It wasn't like it was under full load or anything. It's so nice to have like a full 8 or 9. Aston Signal Papa Hotel 5614. Must be a nice screenshot here. It's sort of Intel.
Yeah. Train? No.
Hmm?
No, I'm just editing my videos in Scotland. I've got too many. I've caused myself problems here by having too many videos.
Mate, I've caused myself an issue. I've not really done much editing in what, 3 months? Last video I edited was HD Farewell, which is
You know, what I'm doing is what I keep doing. Instead of actually sitting there and editing a bit for an hour, I keep like what I do instead is just play Ryzen Nations instead of actually editing.
I was about to say, yeah, it's a lot of fun though. Can we really say that?
What Ryzen Nations? It's fun when you do when it goes your way. It is, but when
Well, has it really gone our way in previous nights though?
well, for the first few years it does, and then we get destroyed within about
Invaded.
5 seconds.
Basically, what we're talking about is Ryzen Nations and Roblox. It's a fun game until you get invaded. Now, I was playing as Turkey, I think. Was I? Yeah, I was playing as Turkey, and then suddenly I get Iran and Russia invading me. Like, I was wiped out within, what, 10 minutes? But, like, they sent, like, 3 million soldiers over. I was like, I'm running out of money. I'm running out of troops. Like,
Huh?
oh my god.
I don't get how people are so good. Like they literally, I don't know. Some people come marching in. With,
Yeah, like, how many?
how do you do this so quickly? Like
And you
I've
saw
I've
France
only got
last
like
night.
200 troops.
And like you saw France, was it last night? In Resignations. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's like
Some people are just so cool.
well, it's like Ukraine took over most of Europe. Poland, Germany, all that, and then slightly goes into France, and France go full pelt and take everything. Like, Rise of Nations isn't fun. It's not fair. I mean, okay, you're meant to like
It can be.
meant to like defend yourself, but then people just come in like no mercy. You just go right. I'll send in the full army. Huh? Excuse me. How meant to defend against this?
Yeah, it is. You know what? I don't know what happens with every time with my channel. I've periods with my channel where it just for whatever reason it's happened every year since I've done my channel. Basically, where my channel has periods where for whatever reason it just like struggles to pull any views or anything, and it's always well I say it's 2 times a year, so it's always around kind of Halloween, you know, September, October. It's usually around October, start of November, and then it rapidly picks up again in end of November, December, and then it's again kind of February again, and then so it's like, I don't know why it does it every year, and I got no clue why. Do it. It confuses me. It's like that.
I mean, my channel's obviously been very silent recently. That's because I've not been uploading. I don't have the time. I want to upload videos. Trust me, I want to upload videos. I just don't have the time to edit them. You know, when I come home, I'll have a laugh with the lads, or just rest. I don't want to come home and I'm suddenly editing videos until, you know, effect time in the morning. All for DV. Nice trends. What DV are you doing? Duke of Edinburgh Award. I never did DV, to be honest.
No, neither. But to be honest, I actually got no clue. I don't know if James could tell us. I never understood I don't know what you really get out of it. To be honest, I never.
I think once you complete DV Gold, you get to go to. Is it Buckingham Palace? To actually meet up with the royals to receive your gold award. I've heard many stories of it. It sounds so cool. And certainly,
Yeah,
you know, it's something you only experience like once in your lifetime.
yeah.
Which.
How did you? Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna look. Duke of Edinburgh. I'm just gonna have a look because I've never like it was a guy. It never really seen that important because when I was asked many years, well, not many, I'm not that old. But it was always like it was kind of who wants to do it, and then like it seemed like no one ever like it wasn't that big, but I don't really know. Like,
Yeah, you know, like it does seem like a really cool thing to do. But I've heard what it's like from some mates that did it. Apparently, it's brutal.
it's just a lot of walking. I think from what I've heard, like I've got it up here, bronze minimum of 16 kilometers per day. Miles. That's roughly just over 10 miles. 16 kilometers, 19 kilometers, 23 kilometers. A day, that's the thing. I could do 23 kilometers in a day, but per day
Yeah. And also, yeah,
is
it
where
says here
I would.
when your award, this is for gold, when your award is approved, your LO, don't know what that means, will give you a choice of a gold badge or brooch. We'll also get in touch to invite you to a gold award celebration at a royal palace. I think last time it was either Buckingham or Windsor. It was at one of the palaces. I think in London
Yeah.
mostly. I don't know who was presenting it last time. I think it said it was either Prince William or Prince Harry. I think it's William. I can imagine trains. It doesn't sound like the most fun thing to do. You know, it sounds like when you do your gold, it it really does pay back with what sounds like an experience you won't forget.
I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah, apparently the EV is brutal.
I have returned.
Hello. I was going to ask you something earlier. Oh yeah, the HST, was it doing line speed or just over?
I don't know.
The 50 though was definitely not, was it?
I've seen Clun and Bahamas go faster. They were definitely speeding, Clun and Bahamas. There is no doubt about that. HSTs, I'm not sure.
The 50 though, that wasn't it?
50 going over? No, I don't think so.
I think I was chatting to someone. They said that was not 60. They went back. That was more like 65, maybe 70. Nice them to do a drag through the station, but I'd love to know what the OTMR said. Not that we'll get to know, obviously, but yeah, that's what happens, though, isn't it? You've got a lightweight because apparently the 50 weighs about 3 coaches in itself. But when it's moving itself, that's nothing, is it? It's like just holding 3 coaches and a 40.
Freddie, check what's up.
Okay. What? What is he on about?
Huh?
What does he mean they were going to go to Penzance? And why is it going to Buck now? I won't be able to see that down. 16th. When's that? A Friday?
Yep.
No, it's a Monday. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. It'd be cool, don't get me wrong, but... So where the hell was he getting Penzance from? That's what I don't get.
It's supposed to be going Nuki.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I know.
It's a bit unfortunate as well because 73s have been on it. I don't know why being in time for Buck though. Oh, is it being time for that so they can route it off the main line?
I don't know.
I don't know. But it is quarter of an hour apparently to Nest to Buckfast Lee. It's not that though, is it? It's a bit longer than that.
Let's have a look.
And then 13 minutes on the return, that is not right. Especially if you're doing line speed, for God's sake. How long is Inspo at SDR anyway?
Whole week. I knew they wouldn't keep the locos at SDR. I knew it.
We don't need him, do we? He's got a generator.
All the other places had the 66s, and the southern region had the shoeboxes. You know what we're gonna get? We're gonna get a Gronk. That is a disappointment at its finest.
Stupid question. Does the 09... It does have air pipes, doesn't it?
Yes.
That was a stupid ass question. Because I know GWR have stripped off the back pipes. We don't have them at all. Fun fact, all the GWR's Gronks are air braked. So if anyone's looking to buy them and has vacuum stock, my deepest condolences. They have 2 main res pipes, or 2 main res stands. So they're all there. don't know what people are thinking though. 'Cause apparently they didn't want the Gronks anymore. But now supposedly they do. I know why they've kept the Gronks though. I don't get why they're keeping them at Penzance. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Well, I know it's for the sleeper. You know, you're not keeping the Gronks at Lara, and the sleeper does occasionally go to Lara. The Gronks are busy shutting everything else around as well. Okay, they are like 60 something years old now. 70 now, actually. Just scary thing.
Not somewhere nearly no, not 100, surely, right? No.
Have a look. They were made in 1952, so they're pushing 70 years old. Hey, Rary Tunnel.
I think that's also why they've taken down their rail cam at Buckford.
Why?
Because of inspiration.
What's the point, though?
There isn't.
It makes no sense why you take it down because of
It's
inspo.
been shut down for 2 days now.
For what reason would they have to shut it down because of inspo? So what are you going to see? The outside of it. You're not going to see inside, are you? Let's be honest.
Tell you what I think they're gonna do though. I think they're gonna only let people on that have actually booked. People that haven't booked, they're gonna like restrict access from. I can tell they're gonna do something like that.
I've already booked my ticket.
So you're fine then. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but I'm just... Why would you restrict... I don't get why they restrict the camera, though. That's what I don't get. Because yes, info's down and all that. But it's not like you're going to try hide its position, are you? Because why would you try hide its position? It's going to be all over social media. No doubt. Probably even by the drivers.
Well, considering the move's at like midnight nearly, I don't think they want anyone knowing about it.
I reckon Andy's going to be on it. And he'll post about it, no doubt. No doubt he's going to be posting about it if he is on it. Uh-oh. It's got an AWS. Magnet's back here. They probably made us ping around here. We're now descending down Rari. And what's stopping us? Note self that pile of material. It is just layers. Okay. Up your slope. But yeah. when we're paused, we're pushing about 90 FPS. This PC is a tank. Here's the idea, Oscar.
No problem.
These PCs are a tank. Watch me having said that, and now there's going to be a BSOD in a minute. Oh, I've just tempted fate there. One in 9. Oh, that says 1 in 90. Hello, 1 in 45. It's child's play. Try the Newton side of Dayton Tunnel. 1 in 36 immediately. Try that. 1 in 50. I don't know what Dayton averages out to. I don't know what Rattery averages out to. Sorry, it's all Rattery. Don't know what Rattery averages out to. Dayton averages to 1 in 36, and it's 1 in 42. Hamilton doesn't average much different. Probably 1 in 43 to 1 in 45. I'll be honest, Ratto probably averages out to about 1 in 65, 1 in 70. Still steep, mind you. Need banking locals all the time. No. Because here's some news for you. I found out there is actually a restriction on wagons, even unloaded over Denbacks. Which is an outright restriction of 19 wagons. You're not allowed any more than 19. But if you're going to run 19, you need what's known as a clear run. You put in an order for a clear run, which, if anyone doesn't know what that is, sort of in the name, you aren't allowed to be stopped. It's the case with Mail. Mail has a clear run order. Like, you're not allowed to stop it. It's the same for MOD as well. MOD have clear run orders. You are not allowed to let that thing stop. So, if anything's in front of it, move out of the way. Send through the train on the clear run order. I was actually playing a bit of SimSig. I had Signal and MOD, and I just decided, yep, that thing's not stopping. I gave it the clear run order. Go back to down to Echo 1. Our right will pass Pap Hotel 5601. Formerly Echo something or other. It was the last signal controlled by exit PSB before you transferred to Plymouth panel. Seems to not even be that. Isn't that right, man? It won't be Plymouth or Exeter anymore soon, will it? Or Westbury, to be true. They're all moving. No points guessing where. It's TVSC. They've got division. Alright, should we talk about the move today that happened in Ducat? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
So, what's at Didcot? It's the GW museum, isn't it?
Yes.
So they have a diesel rail car, GWR and all that. Oh, it's amazing. That went on the main line today. OK Top and Tail sheds on it. Maritime one and a Red Death. But still, it's cool. Yes, trains, don't you worry. I've put it in. It's not amazing, but it's the best I could do in like a quarter of an hour of searching. It's actually quite accurate to Newton. Newton child does just don't have CCTV on it. But yeah, when I was doing all the route edits, I just thought I've got to put that bus stop in because trains will pick up on it. Who's that DMing me?
It's not me. Sorry, bring it back again.
Oh, I've spelled that wrong. There we are. Swaps have to be. You won't notice anything different until we're in Charlotte 55. I don't care. Yeah, you won't notice anything. Different until we're like right near Newton, like going over Outlook. One thing you'll notice is there's a signal that's now LED. Echo Echo 9. You'll notice a few things I've added. Not that we'll really see it. We're doing 60. I'll point out every single one of them. And this is add influenced by Max. So you've got two locals of influence. Hey, Sim, good evening. How you doing? I need to go back up north at some point soon. I don't know when. I need to go back up to York to have like a proper look around York. So I have no idea what. Please explain. Need to do a rundown here at some point. Not tomorrow, but at some point we just need to look at this and review it. This is quite a cool shot here. I like this. It's a shame there's like no spots to any spot him. Coming on this road, what you can see, you get quite a good shot looking at here. Just a shame it's on a it's on a two-lane carriageway. There's no way you can get a good shot. It's unfortunate because look here, it's quite a scenic shot. That's it to the top of the bank. Thanks. What have you just sent me? I'm going to have to Google Translate this. Hold on, everyone. We'll get back to this in a minute. Max just sent me. Max, I've just sent you what I was talking about. What's Max? The Gronk isn't the only thing that's air brakes. Everything else is air braked as well, apart from the kettles. Jeez, I have to translate something else. Okay.
That is not what I put at all.
That is completely random. So then we will get back to the action in a minute. I'm just trying to get over what Max is sending me. Um, I'll put it in Discord trains if you want to see. But apparently that's not what you put at all.
No.
But the retranslation of that is electric cooker. Max, what were you actually trying to say?
I don't think you want to know.
Good, I probably don't. This way, the back trans. What? Max, stop sending me things to translate. Good God, I don't want to know what this means. That's it. God. Max, can I drive, please?
You could drive all this time.
No, because you're making me Google Translate things. Right, I've got one for you. I don't even know what language this is. Right. Thanks. Do you translate that? We're in live for 1 hour 20 and we're not even at Newton.
Flamingo?
What? Is that what you got as a translation?
No, it's what I read at first.
Was that yay? Your back? Bang. 140. I'm actually going to idle that. That quite low. Bearing in mind, right, these engines are Euro 6, so um, if if you don't know about Euro ratings, you have 6 Euro ratings, right? Then basically they're useful for like, say, if you want to go to London, you have a EULA zone. Not all engines have to pay the EULA's fees. If your engine is Euro 6, you are EULA's exempt. At least for now, until we get Euro 7 in a few years. 93 is nice and clean. Can be said for 92. It's not cleanest. Here's down date and bank now. We're off the 136. I was saying, yes, ULEZ. Hey, if you have Euro 6, at the moment, you do not pay to go into London. Well, apart from the congestion charge, everyone has to pay that. Even EVs now. Because so many people have them. You don't have to pay ULEZ. If you have Euro 5, you have to pay ULEZ. Euro 4, ULEZ. 3, 2, 1, you have to pay ULEZ. Apart from if your vehicle is considered a vintage or heritage vehicle. aka if your car is registered with, isn't it black plates and white text marks?
Yeah.
Heritage. Are they MOT exempt?
Yep.
But then they still have to have. They still need to be roadworthy, don't they?
No.
Are they tax exempt as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they're also ULEZ exempt. So, even though you've got an engine that's. How does it have to be to be considered heritage?
A what?
How does a vehicle have to be heritage? Isn't it 45 or 50 years old?
30?
Let's Google.
It's either 30 or 40.
To be a classic. In the UK, a car is generally considered a classic for insurance purposes when it is 15 to 25 years old. Although HMRC officially defines historic vehicles as 40 years or older for tax and MOT exemption.
Whoa. So you're saying my 2001 car can be MOT and whatever exempt? That's literally what you just said. You just said 15 to 20.
That's what's generally considered to be a classic. But HMRC, His Majesty's Revenue and Customs, my apologies, will officially define it to be 40 or older, to be actually tax and MOT exempt. Here we go. So 15,
Now that is stupid.
So 15 to 20 years, often considered modern classics by insurance companies, especially if they are rare or desirable. 25 years, often used by car clubs and insurers as a standard threshold. 40 years, the official DVLA/HMRC threshold for tax exemption and MOT exemption, known as historic vehicles. Here we go. Value. Some insurance definitions require the car to have a value of over 15 grand. Excuse me. I'm asking you a question. condition,
You're not asking me a question. You're yapping.
whatever, condition vehicles must usually be well maintained and not used as a primary daily driver. So you can't daily drive your
You can.
historic car apparently.
You can. You so can daily drive a classic car. I'm surprised you've not seen my message yet.
No, yeah. So what do you mean between Newton and Plymouth is quite samey? What do you mean?
It's all bends and hills.
Yeah, that's true. They don't call it a Devon Banks for nothing. Yeah, basically trains. But it's not, say, officially classed that. It'll be just generally considered it. But HSGs and even 150s would be tax exempt and MOT exempt as well. But then again, they are the age they're entering preservation. You know. So you could say that they are widely considered historic anyway. But yeah. Yeah, welcome to the Devonshire Rebels YouTube channel, where we learn something new every day that we will never ever use in our life, but we now know. Oh wow, the point's already over for me. We're done. Oh, trains. It's about to think that 37 and the HSC are only about 10 years apart, if that. Let's think. Yeah, 10, 11 years. So, yeah. And you know, the time between turbos and HST is only about 20 years. What's because of Devon? Oh, no. Let's give us two trains that were like made within a short time of each other. For example, our train said the 91 and the Pendos being only 14 years, roughly. Yeah, the gap feels a lot bigger than it actually is. What would you say for a train that feels the gap isn't there? Or the gap is there, but it isn't.
I'm gonna go. I think. There's a gap. A gap between.
Like something that's say we could say HSC to Steam only being about 15 years. Think of that, that's actually quite mental. In 15 years, we went from Steam in 1967 to 1975, the HSC. Mental.
Yeah, it's,
So what would you
I
say
know,
would be?
what would I say? I'm gonna go. You know, just trying to think of trains to be honest. Got the obvious ones. Yeah, when were the 91s made? It was
1988.
I don't know. I'm trying to think because you got the IT because obviously they were on the 2017 or 18 something like that.
Which ones?
Which was Virgin Azumas and GWR CB800. Yeah, I thought it was 2017. So you got those, and the withdrawal of the VP185s. Because to be honest, the Grand Central getting rid of their Valentas in 2010, and 7 years later you had the IET that's going on. 7 years difference from Valenta to 90s.
I'm dropping some break.
I think looks like I'm gonna have to spend more money to find out what was on this set.
What do you mean? Spend more money.
Because I'm editing my video, but I don't know why. It was 43169, and I don't know. So that's fun, yay. Hello.
Anyways, welcome to Newton, where things look a bit different. Because I have spent about 3 nights rebuilding this place. I say rebuilding. So would you say it's noticeably different? I don't know. I'd say it's a nice different. Overflow. I've tried modifying the levels, but if I modify them too low, then it starts modifying the trackbed, and I don't want to modify that. I'll try put in lines. As you can see, they've done okay. They're not equal. I'll try fit more in. And here is a complete disaster. It won't even look there. This outside bush. Yeah, the outside fence was replaced with a palisade fence. Yours was then dropped because this fence is quite low. So I usually just position my phone up on the top railing. I don't have these top like spikes or anything. I couldn't find one like that. You now have a bush. This is your bush, isn't it?
Don't say it like that.
You're spotting bush, the marker.
No, that's even worse.
How do I say this in a way that's not weird?
This whole situation's weird. Just skip over it now.
basically here. Good distance from signal. Good shot. There was 900 different ways I could phrase that, and I chose the worst one. Anyways, this bush features in many videos. Yeah. Usually you'll be stood like here, right next to L bush, or here, behind L.
You're not making the situation any better.
I should stop talking. Right. Moving swiftly on. This stream's a wreck. You're split in a curb. Past here. Which you usually see. We are stood. We're down in the overflow. We usually stood about here, in this bit here, alongside the curb. Because we're not like passing the fence or anything. We stand here. It's a good place. We're back from spaces. We're not them blocking anyone. We get a good shot. We won't get blocked by anyone either. Apart from if it's a relative, in which case everyone's out. Who's got the phone? That's there. I've put them in for all of them. So right there. Also put a bunch of veg in here. Because it is quite veggy, isn't it? In the
Yeah.
6 foot, whatever. We have our gravel, which I think magically popped up after they demolished the shed. I couldn't be asked to replace this with Audi, so I just put the parking in and trolleys. Just pretend this is an Audi. It's not, but just pretend it is. I've put fences in here because, yeah, really it should be up here, but no, they're down there. I need to put in a 40 board because those Macs will turn up at my front door.
You're missing
That
quite a
sounds-
few things there, actually.
Yeah, I know. This fence needs to be moved into about here, but you'll know my unfiltered rage from what night was it? It was a few nights ago, but I couldn't select the fence, could I?
Yes, I definitely do that.
I'll be honest, that I crashed that evening. I spent about an hour trying to select the outside fence to remove it. I did remove it, and I've now replaced it with a new fence, which is also lowered.
Jones has just asked Newton or York.
See, I like York.
Now you see, if we're talking about post-war, no, not post-war, pre-war, Newton.
Oh yeah, Newton.
It beats everything.
Newton was
Modern Newton in the bin.
I was about to say something then, which I should not say. I'll DM it to you, man. Yeah, I don't understand how this was. This crossing here is across Station Road. It was over there. I don't get that. How many platforms? I'll Google that for you, drones. I don't know. Wikipedia. Lovely.
It had about 9 or 11. Why did you laugh? There was no need to laugh.
I know you. Did I have 12?
I did not intentionally say 9/11.
Well, we used to have a depot as well. Just says platforms. Recent history. I want accidents and incidents. It's good considering the last one was nearly 30 years ago. Right, description. I don't want to know that. Apparently Hackney's been there since 1911. Then closed to normal traffic. Um, yeah. But now we see regular cement trains towards on the Loo branch. No. 2012, a new network recycling depot was opened. We wish. We wish we had something. We don't. Way. So you'd be glad to know in here it does actually say Anna Junction.
Good.
How many platforms did it have? Maximum platforms. I want to know its history. Historically. 9. But we do have a platform 12, don't we, Matt?
I think we did at one point.
Need to clear all this growth out here because that's not there anymore. Who's messaging me? Anyways, onwards with this. Down here, I've added and gate. It's meant to be. I couldn't find an actual gate, so I just put these platform and barriers there. Network rail posing a security for Heathfield. always put a possession board on there now because trains to Heathfield when. But the point isn't taken out. They've only what's that, Max? Shared, isn't it?
Something like
Only shared the point, so it's not gone. Such. Is that a 10? It's 9 and 10 board. Okay. As ever, quite obstructive. Rail trains. Just popping in and yeah, have a good rest of your evening. Drop speed, notch 1, amps. It's embarrassing. Come on. I know there's now off indicators for all platforms. They now exist. Thrash HC to high hell. I just don't want to stall. It's Mr. DSD. Cookie Master, good evening, how you doing? So how much this game costs? Don't know how much it costs now, I'll have a look in a second. I think back when I got it, we're talking years and years ago. Talking back in like 2015. Back then I was about 25. I'll have a look now though. It is now 25. 25 as the base, and you get what routes do you get now?
I think it's Nunavut Chatham Main Line.
Yeah, Chatham Main Line. Here we are. So you get the USA Soluda grade. You get a German route. I'm going to try pronounce this name. You'll be much better posed to pronounce this than me. Horreinbahn. I don't know if I've said that right. I was going to send it to you because you've been to Germany. You might be able to have a better shot than I have.
Well, I'll have a look.
And you also got Dover Ramsgate, London, all that. All for 25 quid. DLCs though, if you want to get Riviera Line things.
Yeah, Hockrimbar.
It doesn't have every network in the world. It has quite a few. The game is 17 years old now, so 17 in July, I believe. Hang on. When did it say it was first released?
But I'm gonna head off now, but I'll speak to you later.
Chat to you tomorrow.
Adieu.
So it released, 12th of July. So it's about 6.5 years old. So to get this route, I've got this is available on Alan Thompson Simulation, one of the third-party developers. It's a free route, but you have to buy a lot of requirements. It is pricey, I won't deny. probably something you have to just slowly work through over a matter of time, because I don't even want to think how much DLC cost me for this. But to be fair, I did get over like 3 years. It'll probably be a few hundred requirements. Well, a few hundred might be an overstatement. I'll have a look in a minute. Have a look. We'll just pause temporarily. I know a few of the routes that you require. Riviera line is 15 quid. What's Riviera line in the 50s? Another 15 quid. West Somerset is. Good God, I don't even want to think how much this costs. That costs. It just makes me think how much I've spent on this game. Terrifying me. It's another 15. But the North Somerset. Is that a route? That's a 10 up. But the East Somerset. That's not even a route. It is quite expensive. It is quite expensive, I'll be honest, yeah. Although, if you look at games like Microsoft Flight Sim, their DLC is like 60 quid. It's one of the more affordable hobbies, but it is bad. I'll be honest, it is. The prices are bad. Especially when some of the things are quite old. How much I've spent in total? I don't know. I don't even really want to think about that. When did I get my first DLC? Was it Riviera Line? Does it say when I bought that? God, I hope it doesn't. Reason 2014. I've probably had that a good few years. When did I buy TS? Would you even tell me that? I've got enough hours. I'll tell you that. 4,400. Good God. Yeah, I do not want to think how much I've spent. I'd really rather not. It also replaced Echo 386 signal. Right, Josh. I'll be honest, mate. We've beefed a lot this week. No. Not at the moment, at least. And by the way, also replaced Echo 386 and Echo 9 signals. These are the old ones. I've just dumped here. no point. There's no trains out. I didn't even reopen until. I've got some work to do, haven't I? Oh god. Because I actually deleted some water. I tried up most of everything. Brilliant. I actually did delete the River Lemon. So I decided, replace the water back. I have now flooded the railway. Okay. That's... Yeah. Okay. That's... GDPR won't run on this, by the way. Rule is not above the railhead. Above the railhead? No. Yeah. I'm going to have to sort this out later on or tomorrow. Got to lower the water levels back down so they don't flood the railway bit instead. R3 Play Retro. Good evening, how you doing? Yeah, this is it. You know, it's a hobby. Sort of, you know, say when engineering works on things, sort of, you know. Let's step back. Although, I'll be honest, though, the DLCs they're way too expensive. Is how many hours I've got. I do go outside, I promise. 4,431.3. I promise I do go outside. I'm out nearly all the time. I've still managed to get 4K hours on that. That is a scary thought. I was about to delete one of your messages of swearing. 4K will not buy you anywhere near real dry. They cost at least 25 grand. And also, I'm going to sim. It's quite good for, you know, if you do go into. I don't actually know where we'll take us to tonight. Let me actually have a look at where it stopped. Because I don't want to stop at X. We do that all the time. When you move the 60 for poly steps and Insta. Poly steps on our right there. This is also I'm going to try do it from memory. Echo 35. I think it's Echo 35. Bugger. It's Echo 15. I need to do like an extension here at some point. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's set for me. Thank God. Actually, switch the points over here. So my signal doesn't light. About to burst onto the sea wall. So I told a very intriguing thing about this 75. It's to do with money. Even though you got the higher speed, which doesn't matter, it's point 0.88 miles. It doesn't matter really. You still get money for having been able to raise the limit. So that's what I've done. This is exactly why. Why do people have to do this? I regret streaming today. I really do. Yeah, 4K sounds about right. Not. I don't think I've spent that much personally, but yeah, it's an expensive hobby, to say the least. Right. I'll have a go at the 75. See how far we get before we have to break. Morpeth's just around this corner. We've got 65 for the Morpeth. Actually pings my AWS. That's 5 mile per hour. I'll try push for 68. Come on, 70. Give me 70. Yeah, that's... I do now actually have to break. I need to Google what something means. Hang on. Oh. Brilliant. I've just been called a derogatory term. Wouldn't be the first time. I was worried about Son will just give up on us all night. Had enough dealing with people. My God. Second. Never thought I'd be doing that. Welcome to arguably one of the most geographically interesting places, I'll argue, on the Riviera line. Welcome to Dawlish, where, for those that didn't know, part of the seawall actually collapsed back in 2014. I'd argue Dawlish is sort of one of the main it's probably like one of the main ways you can see like human mitigation to climate change. Mostly with the development of this wall. As it's not represented here. It says curved stones on the top. Um, it's meant to directly put it down by, say, if the waves came up, what they'd do is they'd ride up the wall, as they always have. But instead of going up and then potentially blowing over into town, they'd go up and then ride the stone around and fling the waves back out to sea. Oh my god. I cannot say anything derogatory tonight. I am actually done tonight. My god. And let me just relay this. Sorry, tonight's got so many disturbances. We don't usually have this many, but right, can I stream peace now for the rest of my night? No, probably not. I'm actually going to do this quickly. So if he finds another way to contact me, I'm actually done. I really don't fancy streaming for the rest of the night, but in the middle of a run, we've got to finish it, haven't we? So my points aren't set over, are they? Through Dawlish. Last time as a GWHST. Tell you something, it's weird not having them anymore. It is bloody weird. When our mods isn't responding. That's unfortunate. Right. Now can we get to X, sir? Just peace. I don't have the energy, nor the mental willpower. It's already been. I would say most opinion. But there's enough swearing to describe it, saying that. Been a difficult enough week. Get to this. Brilliant. If those are wondering, this isn't where the wall collapsed, luckily. It was down here. This is where we had a 8-week closure. My throat doesn't sound good as a drink. Anyways, so this is where the wall collapsed back in 2014. Now, apparently, this wasn't what led to the 8-week closure. Okay, yes, sure, this was close to 8 weeks. Apparently, the issue was more so down here, where there was a landslip. That was arguably one of the biggest threats we had. And it's documented by MPs and all that to be the main reason why the closure was for so long. But honestly, the Orange Army, a fantastic set of engineers, and architects, like amazing. And I presume it'd be architects draw that up, but Lucy wall plans and all the things they've done, they are working. Okay, the wall here isn't protected. Okay, the defence down there was stood up incredibly well. I don't actually know if the rockfall shelters had a proper, shakedown, if you like. So that's all fully constructed now. They want to do phase 5. And this is a phase they've not been able to do, but they think it's the most important. And it stems back to 2014. They want to secure the cliffs to stop a landslip. Bad landslide to happen. Because that's which is really important to secure it. And make sure, this doesn't happen again. Because the amount of disruption caused 8 weeks. We can't afford to have that happen again. It was bad. I feel like I'm not speaking the most interesting stuff, am I? Just mentally done in. Press Langston. Put power on. Put all the power on. Press Echo 2-1, which I still need to find a suitable replacement. It's annoying me because that signal I've got for Newton is exactly what I want. I can't have it on the post office. I need to have it like this. Just a single unit. Put up on the gantry. I just can't find one. LED 4 aspect. Other position 1 4. But I just can't find it. Just can't find one anywhere. So yeah. Until that happens, that signal is staying as it is. It's probably why it's never been upgraded. Truth. So now it's 80, or up until 75. That's 1.2 away. We'll be able to get up to 80. At least coast to 80 for a minute. One aspect signal here. It's a great question what this is for, because you can't really reverse out of here. I presume it's just a you're then in the signal block. We managed to attain base 82. Starcross Harbour. I don't think I can say the actual name because I'm pretty sure one of my shorts got throttled for saying the actual name. But I love spotting it. It's amazing. A good day you've got, you know, sort of water. Perfect reflection shot. Whistle boards. Actually, up here at Star Cross, which is another good spot location. Oh, is it? It's an actual like fence line. I'll put that down at Newton. That's more accurate. Views apparently into 75. In a minute we turn away from the seawall. We've got westward this side of Starcross, which is quite good if you're seeing ups and you like sounds. Good place for it. And plus, it's amazing. 75 through here is something else. Plus, you have a whistle board in there. They usually you'll also get a tone through it as well because 75 they like to warn you that they're coming. Just a safety thing, really. Turn back to Starcross at some point. What's the board? Really, the road level here is a lot lower than this. That needs replacing at some point. Actually, to be an ILS, because I put that there thinking it's not an ILS. It is. So it's changing. But here, you've got a tripod tall enough, or you hold your camera high enough, just to be like above these fences. Obviously, don't venture past this point. Be safe around level crossings. Take footage in position of safety. Don't. My rule is, at a foot crossing, I'm filming, I do not pass this line. This line of the fence line is my border. I don't care if I don't get a good shot of the fence. I do not pass this line. And if you do have to cross it, look for a start. Listen. You'll get warnings of horns from either direction. If you're enthusiast, check the signal map and just make sure you are clear. That's important. But just don't venture past this point. You know, it's stupid. And there's more than enough reports that have gone out explaining why it is dangerous. If you're going to be spotting a foot crossing like this, stay behind the fence line. Not that I'm saying people do. Of course, there are actually some people that do. Just as a rare enthusiast, trying to keep everyone safe. Doing my bit for our safety. But yeah. Just don't venture past the fence line unless you plan on crossing quickly. Don't hang around. That's just stupid. Make sure you're clear. You know, for example, if I'm at that crossing and I see a train coming through Starcross, I'm not going to cross. I'll wait for it to pass. Likewise, if I'm there, I see a train here, I'm not going to cross. I'm going to wait. Yeah. It's never nice finding out, you've got something wrong. And on one like this, it's 75. And, these aren't light. They can't stop on a dime. They do. From 100, it takes about a mile to stop. Okay, we're about to go into 100 section. Section of 100 mile per hour. So, I'm not saying, that people do this. obviously people do it. I'm just not saying everyone does it. Just while we were on the topic of crossings, I thought I'd just bring it up. Anyways, that's the fun bit. Back open the taps. And boom. Let's get going up to 100. Which you will reach. It's about 5 miles to Exeter. We go down to 75 between Marsh Barton and Marsh Barton and Exeter Thomas. I'll start braking before, just maybe a bit before Marsh Barton. I missed it. 200 mile post. 200 miles on pad. It'll take 2 hours of continuous 100 to get there. I ain't doing that. I just got by 11, so yeah. Oh my god. Paving really isn't over, is it? I don't think this crossing up here exists anymore. Seems to be like an engineering crossing. I'm going to do tones the last 2+8 did through Newbury, I believe. We're meant to be Doppler then. High, low, 3 highs. Doing 107. Stop an exit. Just that fed up. I think. Is it actually crossing here? No, it is not. I don't actually know what I'm giving it home for then, because... I don't think there was spot on the other side, isn't there, anymore? That's actually a cool shot. Not got that before. It's Marsh Barton. I was here on day 2. It's a day after the opening. It's alright. But this energy recovery site smells awful. Reminds me of Westbury when I went. I think Westbury does also have a tip nearby. There we go. There's the Newbury Domes. Ooh, I was going to try route me into TMD. No, thank you. I do not require fuel. I require Plat 6. Cheers. EXT Plat 6. What are we yellows in? I'm single yellow. This would be double yellow. Start back, that would be double yellow. Treat this as a double, because I know I'm committed. It's a 4 aspect. I know why it's like this, because down here, that's weird. So I've got the signal here that's still pumped in, Echo 3.5. This GPL's lit, which I don't get. So the reason Echo 3.5 wouldn't work would be because of the GPL. The GPL's been like, oh yeah, no, come on through. No reason why Echo 3.5 shouldn't light. But alas. Hello. I didn't have that. And why have you just approach controlled me? That's not right. I shouldn't be approach controlled in here. It's because of you, GPO. Hello, Exa. The PSB. Exa power signal box. It should say it across the front here. Exa power signal box. This is the main control hub for Devon and Cornwall. And a bit of Somerset. It's soon to all transfer from here. This year or next year. All the signalling will move from. It'll move from here in Exeter and Plymouth and Westbury. And it'll move to TVSC, Thames Valley Signalling Centre in Didcot. Alright. Oopsies. Wrong way. Why did I just knock those? I didn't need to do that, but okay. We have 2 guard doors. Right. Right. Alexa. After nearly 3 hours. That was because. Thanks, Max, if you're watching. You made me Google everything known in the history of the Earth. So thanks for that. Yeah, anyway, so. I think we basically exhausted all GWR HT content now. Actually, we could do a few full runs, couldn't we? Ouch, music, shut up. No, we could do a few more fuel. Bloody hell. We could do a run from Exeter Penzance still. That would be actually quite good. I'll enjoy that. On the journey. It'd be on a Friday night, or a night where I'm not busy the next day. Just because it would take like 3 or 4 hours to drive. I don't know about you. I'm not made of time. Why do you think my videos have stopped? I've kept life for nearly 3 hours tonight, but you know. not always made of time. I do try. I've got a few videos in the works at the moment, but they're in the works. They're nowhere near done. I have a root learning video, which I've put off now for. Let's have a look. It's only when I last edited it. I traced a list card from January, which has stopped. Here we go, last edit. That's not what tell me actually. Okay. I think that was recorded. So root learner. Let me have a look. I've looked when it was recorded. Because that was a while ago. Aha, here we go. Does it? Let's me try and do an intro. They aren't. Oh, it's in here. Users. Oh yeah, it saved it into my normal videos, didn't it? It was recorded on 20th of Feb. Actually, wasn't that long ago. Although it was recorded up until 2011. Which was awful. I hated doing it. No. I don't know, I enjoyed doing the run. It's just I kept flashing the HUD every so often because I'm not most confident with CML. So I just kept flashing up. If you don't mind seeing that, an occasional flashing of the HUD, I'll work through it. At least try to work through it. If not, if you'd rather not see that, I won't bother with that. It only actually took me like 2 hours to record. So it isn't the biggest loss of my time, if it does come to that. It took about an hour. I think it took me just under exactly an hour to do halfway to par. It was amazing. I was messaging Max at the time and he said, well, was on call with him? I know, but I said, I've driven an hour, guess where I am? Truro. Nope. St Austell. Nope. I told him I got a par, he was like, I've got there in an hour. But I managed it. I was going to press myself. Anyways, enough about that. I'm gonna try work on a video if I even can. Probably not tonight. I want to go to bed. So if a stream happened. Oh my god, this is one to remember. So much disruption. For nearly 3 hours of my night. So much disruption. Anyways, next stream 345, I believe. 345, nice. I don't know what we're gonna do. Hang on. Oh, earlier on, I said about 68s. I might genuinely get the cats out. Get the cats out, whack a load of Mark 3s on it, and we'll have a go. Like I said, I've had a brief go on them in Devon. They are so nice to drive. They're loud, very loud, but they are nice to drive. I wouldn't mind having one for a few hours. Being the controls over for a few hours. I would not be opposed. Let me jot that down actually. Just jot that down. Someone did ask me to do 156 or 170 last time out, I believe. It wouldn't have been. You know what? I'm actually going to have a look at that. Let's Lincoln. That one I can't do the whole thing of. Do the 156. Where is? It's a stupid question. Where is Lincoln? If it's reversed at Loughborough, that won't be something I can do. This was Nottingham. I'll do that. I'll look at that quickly. Oh, it is. It's going to Nottingham. So I won't be able to go all the way to Lincoln, but I could do Nottingham back a few times. Various traction. Okay. So next stream will either be Castle Tour, which I badly want to do. I want to do that. Or it'll be the session I got 2 streams ago, which was to do 156. I should do that. I definitely should do that. So next should be one of the 2. As if I remember. And it's just a reminder myself. I've sent myself a suggestion on WhatsApp to myself. So if I need, I can search for it. I've updated it with the stream name as well. Anyways, we should get into the outro, shouldn't we? You've heard me talk for nearly 3 hours. Which is sticking around, by the way. This isn't what you want to hear anymore. Definitely not. I'd be concerned if you did. Anyways, so in the description down below is a link to 4 Discord servers. My new one, actually, I'll go into this in a minute. Got my new one, my old one, Oscar server and Henry server. Feel free to join any of the 4. However, please note, you need to be 13 or above to join, as per Discord's terms of service. Hold fire on my servers at the moment. Due to recent occasions, I've paused invites. Both of them. It's now very likely that the old one will be forced out, phased out. And will completely mitigate over to the new one. It's been a long time coming, some could say. You know, I established a new one back in, what's the 10th month? October, isn't it? Yeah. Back in October 24, which we were going to mitigate over then. There's a few people that haven't verified the new one yet. Until we've got, everyone having transferred over, everyone's happy using the new one, the other one will stay open for that time. But then I'll close the old one. The invite will be gone. Server will be locked down. It will just be immortalized. Immortalized how it is, because that server's older than this channel by about a week or two. So Neil's going to set my channel up. Or Discord there. So we did. Coded by the wonderful co-owner of both servers as well. Also our head mod on this channel. So if you're watching this, thank you very much, mate, for coding the original one up. There's a reason why I want to immortalize it. There's a reason why. I don't ever want to delete that server. It means too much to this channel. But the sooner we mitigate over to the new one, then potentially the better. Then the new one will be where I place the focus on going forward. I need to finish setting a few things up. Anyways, right, enough about Discord servers. But yes, anyways, if you want to try join my Discords, you most likely will not get in. It's because invites and joins are paused. They're paused the next 24 hours, so they'll be closed until 8 minutes past 11 tomorrow night. That might get extended in Sunday for another 12 hours, basically up until maybe 10 past 11 Sunday morning. But yeah, anyways, there's also a link to my Insta in the description down below, where I'll post more than I do on YouTube, I think. Basically everything I see, boom, it's on Insta. We'll see. So that's more of a up-to-date thing. If you want to ever follow that, please do not go after my personal Insta. Personal Insta's not at all attached to the other account, but yeah, I've got people pressing follow both. If you do try to follow my personal Insta, I'm sorry, I will deny you unless I know you. Although you're more than welcome to follow Devonshire Rose, the actual main one. But if you do try to follow my personal one, I will deny. I'm sorry, but it's more based around my life, not anything to this. But yeah. Anyhow. There's also links to Max's and Oscar's channels in the description. They've been guests tonight. I went a little while ago. I wasn't on for most of it. But anyways, go show him some support. Max doesn't do YouTube anymore, but go show him some support anyway. But yeah, anyways, everyone's definitely had enough of my voice. Been live for 3 hours, 3 minutes and 40 seconds now. I'm off. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next stream or video. Take care, and I hope to see you there. Cheerio.